So it looks like we might have some solid information about the title of the next Battlefield game, the setting of the next Battlefield game, the vehicles, the weapons, the gameplay, what we can expect. But before I even get into it, I want to let you know where I found this information. I want to direct you to this YouTuber's channel and then tell you why I think this information is probably pretty solid. You know, usually when I do my leaked videos, I try to tell you guys where I got the info, and then I also let you guys know, take it with a grain of salt. But this one you may want to take with a little bit more than a grain of salt, the information I'm about to share with you. And I'm going to explain the reason why right here, okay? This YouTuber, the almightydaq, he basically predicted, I don't know if you want to call it predicted or leaked, whatever you want to call it, the information about Battlefield 1 before we even knew about Battlefield 1. If you go to his YouTube channel, I posted a link to it down in the description below. You can actually check out that video where he's telling us what we can expect in Battlefield 1 before it was released. And guess what? It was released. So right here, right now, he's got another video explaining what's coming up in Battlefield 2018. So we're going to address all the different things he shared with us here in this video. I'm going to give you my personal thoughts on it, what I think about it. Let's jump right into what you came here for. What we've got is Battlefield 2018. What is going to be the title? Well, it looks like according to the almightydaq, again, this is all just leaked information, subject to change. All this information I'm getting from the almightydaq, who was correct about Battlefield 1. But it looks like it's going to be Battlefield Bad Company 3. For those of you, there have been so many people saying, yo, we want another Bad Company game. They just dropped it. They just left Bad Company alone. I'm excited as well about this. Bad Company 3 is supposed to be, according to the almightydaq, it's supposed to be the new title of this Battlefield 2018. And the setting is supposed to be a mid and post-Vietnam conflict. Now, my thoughts, I don't know if a lot of you guys are, probably a lot of older gamers probably remember Battlefield 2 and then the spin-off Battlefield Vietnam. Well, we actually played Battlefield Vietnam. It was actually a mod to Battlefield 2, and I just really enjoyed it. It was really awesome. You had Huey helicopters, you had tanks, you had planes, you had these jungle maps, the Vietnam jungle maps, and then the radios in the vehicles, jeeps, and the planes, the helicopters, the radios were playing those wartime songs that were out during the Vietnam era. It just added an awesome element to the game. And I mean, just to come out to an army base, you're hearing war, what is it good for, blasting on the radio and some jeep driving by. I think it was just freaking awesome. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with Battlefield Bad Company 3 in this mid and post Vietnam conflict era. Now, it's not going to be, according to almightydaq, and of course, if it is a Bad Company 3 title, it's not going to be historically accurate. Bad Company 3, if you guys remember from Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2, in my opinion, great maps, great gameplay, squad-based, a lot of Battlefield, a lot of, you know, the normal fighting, the normal vehicles, the normal maps, the normal... However, it wasn't historically accurate. So you might have accurate weapons or vehicles, but then other things are just, you know, completely fictional. As far as the game modes, are concerned, looks like we're going to get some normal conquest. That's the regular capture the flag conquest. Rush, which rush mode, I mean, Bad Company pretty much made rush mode so awesome. Then the operations, looks like operations mode is coming back. For those of you who love operations, I personally love the operations mode from Battlefield 1. Domination, of course, team deathmatch, and another 5 vs 5 game mode. Now, me personally, some of you might think I'm crazy, but I wish we could get those large-scale team deathmatch maps going again. That's like 32 vs 32 team deathmatch. I'm talking some crazy team deathmatch gameplay instead of just, you know, the 12v12 that we have here in Battlefield 1. But that goes on to see. We'll see what happens there. Now, as far as the maps, he goes on to say the maps are going to be focused towards tighter gameplay with less all-out warfare. And then, quote-unquote, he said basically along the lines, you could compare the maps to Oasis, Harvest Day, Grand Bazaar, those type of maps where you're still getting a Battlefield experience, but on a more compact scale. I guess to keep the fighting more intense on that more compact level. As far as the weapons go, we can expect some Vietnam and Cold War era weapons, guns, but the customization of these guns rivals Battlefield 4. Basically, Battlefield 1, I love Battlefield 1, you know that if you're here on the channel, you know I love Battlefield 1, I love the different weapons, you know, you can do the different skins or whatever, scopes and everything, but Battlefield 1 felt a little lacking in the weapon customization side because, you know, it is what it is. It's World War I. You know what I mean? You're dealing with older weapons. weapons that really didn't have a lot of like additional stocks and additional scopes and things of that nature. But we're taking it back. It sounds like we're taking it back to Battlefield 4 type of customization, where all these different weapons are going to get a ton of customization. So I'm really, really excited about that. Speaking of customization, looks like character, vehicle, and pretty much gun customization are going to be similar to Battlefield 4, more so than Battlefield 1. And as far as those vehicles, they're going to be reintroducing modern tanks, LAVs, and helicopters. And although modern vehicles, they probably won't have a lot of the technological additions like they do in Battlefield 4, you know, like lasers and things of that nature, because although this is not historically accurate, you're just not going to see lasers on a lot of these vehicles in Vietnam. As far as the kits are concerned, he explained that we get 4 kits. I don't know where the medic is. He didn't mention medic. We get 4 kits: assault, engineer, support, and recon. So time will tell. I mean, you know, if this information is even correct. So far it sounds legit, but time will tell if we're actually, you know, is the assault going to have some type of medical support, or is support going to have some type of medical kit or something of that nature, because hey, come on, it's Battlefield, you know what I mean? We need those Battlefield medics on the battlefield, so we'll see what DICE does with that. Now, as far as microtransactions, which have become a huge area of concern after Battlefront 2, they're saying that battle packs might come back like Battlefield 4. However, they could be totally scrapped after that Battlefront 2 mishap. I don't know what you want to call it, mishap, greed, whatever you want to call it. So once again, only time will tell, but we might not even be looking at a lot of battle packs, so we'll see. The general feel of the game, he's saying it's going to be a faster tempo than Battlefield 1 with increased longevity in the game and a higher skill gap, whatever that means. And then last but not least, he explains that it's going to be announced at E3 2018, usually E3 sometime in June, and I cannot wait to get just some visuals on this to actually get to see what this actually looks like. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited about the era? I know a lot of people were saying they wanted to go into more of a World War II era. Me personally, I think this Vietnam era might be just awesome, just like the old Vietnam. Let me know down below. Did you guys ever play the Battlefield Vietnam? I mean, this is many years ago. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you enjoyed about it. Are we going back to that era? Are we going back to those weapons? Let me know what you guys think. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, it's your boy Rump Spanker, and I'm out of here.